Hello everyone. Okay, how are you? Now, I had my favourite evening of the year, right? And I mean that. Like, if you said to me, what would you rather do? Have a nice meal out with your family, go to the cinema, or anything really, or go and do year six open evening. I'm picking year six open evening every time. It's my favourite evening of the year. It doesn't get any better, right? So when I came into the hall at 4:30 last night, and there had to be at least 400 people in there. Like, it was ridiculous how many people were there. And it's because they were excited about coming to Whitmore. And I was excited. So that was last night, open evening. And I think the thing I was most excited about was, it's really nice to show the parents what we're doing. But what I was most proud of was two things. Firstly, the staff. They are really, really positive. And they're positive because they're enjoying it. And you can see it in every conversation they're having. They're not faking it. That's how they feel. And the second thing is we had the most amount of pupils involved who stayed behind school to help. And they were lovely. And I was really proud of two things. I was proud about how happy they were with the school, but more importantly, their confidence that they're building. Like, you could see their confidence in speaking to parents, speaking to kids. And that is the confidence you need to be successful in the future. So that was brilliant. Like, second thing that I've loved this week was we are now a teacher training school for so many different things. So we're training a lot of the primary school teachers in our cluster. That's one thing we're doing. We're training 30 new teachers every year. So another thing. And we're now one of only two schools across Wales that train senior leaders, which means we train about 100 teachers per year, which is great because it means our staff get better and improve, but it also gives us money. And money means we can spend more things on exciting ideas. For example, with our clubs, I was speaking to Mr. Manley about this. And I was thinking, we can have a fund per year of extra things we start doing in terms of like capital builds, like things that cost money, one-offs. We can afford to do that because of the extra money we're going to get. So we're just talking about some of the brilliant ideas. I'm not going to hype them up too much yet until it happens, but there are some really big ideas. I'm talking climbing more. Anyway, I won't say any more, but there's exciting ideas. Right, what else I want to talk about? So we're now watching sixth form lessons because we know our schools are absolutely excellent. And the next big push I want is to make sure that our sixth form is one of the best sixth forms in Wales. And I think we can do it. It was already good, but I want to see it better. So I watched yesterday a physics lesson, year 12, where I can honestly say I had no idea what was going on. But however, I could see that Mr. Peacock, it was the best sixth form lesson I've seen. I think I've never seen one better. It's just the way he did it was so good. So I've been watching all these sixth form lessons and I've realised, wow, this is really good. But we're just going to keep on pushing. So Aspire, our more able and talented thing, has now moved into the sixth form. So it's going up all the way through the school, and I'll talk about that more later. Right, two more things I wanted to talk about. I'm scared to move my camera because my room's a mess, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right, so I got Theon Bennett, is one of the best artists in the school. And she is put in my room, right? And I was delighted to have it. Right, I think this got an A star, says it. Anyway, here we are. Let's have a look. Whoop. Oh, there we are. Look at that. Like, it is so cool. I think it's got a kind of like, what's that program called? What's someone called? Alice in Wonderland. It's got like kind of Alice in Wonderland vibe going on. And I thank her very much for letting me have it in her room. And it's lovely to have stuff in my office that just shows how talented the pupils are. So thank you for that, Theon. Now, what else can I tell you about? Okay, the last thing I'm going to say is I've got a plan, right? And it's controversial. I asked some year nines about it and they poo-pooed it, to be honest. They said, I don't know if that's a good idea, Mr. Robinson. So I've got a watch, but I want a fitness watch. And I was thinking, can I get away with a watch on one hand, right? And some sort of like fitness band on the other? Is that socially acceptable? Now, it will look like two watches, but I was thinking if I get a thin enough one on this side and then a watch on this side, can I get away with it? They said, no, you can't. But I'm a true believer in believing yourself. So I'm going to do it. I just want any feedback. If you see me say, Mr. Robinson, you can't get away with two watches. What are you thinking? I think I'm a big enough trendsetter nowadays. I looked in GQ magazine, no less. And they said you can do it. So I'm doing it. Right? I'll let you know how I get on. Have a nice weekend. Bye.